Yesterday, I brought through a transmission from Archangel Jophiel, working with beautiful light codes and allowing us to see the light when we can't. This isn't about returning to the pain or forcing yourself to let anything go. It's about moving out from underneath the weight and remembering what it feels like to be lighter and more at ease within your body. Find somewhere comfortable to sit, place your phone on silent, and allow yourself to receive. The only thing you need to do is notice what you feel and how comfortable you are in your own bodysuit. So let's begin. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Calling in our team, our energies, feeling our feet on the ground. Allow yourself to notice, with eyes closed, a golden frequency come around you and come around the space that you're seated in. There will be a level to it with gridding, like cubes, because Metatron's going to be a part of this transmission. Metatron's cube, the coding, the frequency, the grid work around us. Light language will start to come through. As you listen to the light codes and the light language, just allow yourself to settle the breath through your body. Don't force it to be any particular way. Just notice the breath and notice your body relaxing down. So your space around you is filling up with golden tourmaline, golden color. Archangel Jophiel is here and Metatron is here. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the body. Bringing your hands and arms into awareness and placing the back of your hands on your knees. We're going to start to bring in the awareness of the emotional weight we're carrying with our grief or trauma and the mental story and the mental attachment with the chip we have on our shoulder that never really goes away. It just gets replaced with another version. So on our left hand, we've got the emotional weight. And on the right hand, we have the attachment to story and the chip on our shoulder. With the left hand, we have the emotional story and how it connects into our gut. In the right hand, we have the mental and how it connects into our timelines, our birth family, the stories we have with them, how we can provide these, or they can provide us with pretty big chips on our shoulder that can carry through our life in different versions of ourselves. Some thread still retains. That's the right side, the masculine, the active, the doing, the thinking, the creating the thoughts in our head. The left side, feminine, emotions, feelings, the weight of the burden, the gut, the fear, the despair, the feeling of lack. Feeling these weights get bigger. Bring in those energies in. Now I want you to imagine in your mind's eye that you come to a cliff face. You've walked up to the edge of it and you just sat down, your legs hanging over the edge. This cliff face is the representation of our timeline, like I say, our story, our family, the things that have happened in our life that we continue to blame outside of us instead of being responsible for ourselves and seeing things differently. We don't always do that. We can be so hard on ourselves and those around us and the ones that love us. Sitting on this cliff face. This cliff face is the rock that provides the chip for our shoulders. Got a chip on our shoulder. This is where we get it from, this cliff face. You're seeing yourself seated there. Mental right side hand, cliff face, chip on our shoulder. Left side, burden, weight, emotions, grief, gut, feelings. Feminine. Getting an awareness of left and right, feminine, masculine. The burden of the weight, the providing, the endless supply of the chips. We can always go back and get another one. We let that one go, but there's more to come. We can always go find another one. Reminder, Jophiel, Metatron, the coding, the golden light, the frequency, the grid work around us. Feeling that weight heavier in our hands, our back of our hands getting heavier on our laps. And now I want you to slowly move, whether you physically move your hands or just in this visualization, you're just going to slowly move your hand away from underneath the weight of the burden, the emotional weight. Then you're going to slowly move without disturbing that rock. Don't encourage another chip to fall down and away. Now, gently, in your visualization, I want you to scoot back from the back of this cliff face. You're scooting away. So it's like shuffling yourself back away, leaving the weight, the burden, the rock face. The story. That's all sitting there. And as you scoot back, you're going to come up a tree trunk and can see forward in front of you, back of yourself, seated there. As you listen to the light codes in the light language, you're going to feel yourself, your spine be absorbed to all the properties of the tree. This morning when I brought this transmission through for me, the tree that I was leaning against was the totu tree. And the totu tree for me in New Zealand is very sturdy, strong, sure, tall, and he is very masculine energy. And the one nearby my home that Natasha and I go and talk to before our walk, his name's Charles. So you're scooting back, you're feeling the tree, you're free of the weight of the burden, you're free of the rock face, the chips. And you're tuning in with your tree. Could be a feminine tree. I had many Pohutakawa trees around me, and they have also come through as very feminine energy. Very, where we would caravan as a family, they would be coastal, like on the harbour, the water mouth, and when the tide is out, they would be, you could walk around the mud flats and feel the roots. You could sit on the shore, on the grass, and be huddled into their big roots that are growing out of the earth, and they hug you like a strong grandmother. Beautiful, loving hug. So you're adding more flavour, you're adding more energy to your transmissions and light codes. Getting more distance between you and the back of you. Seated within a tree, against the tree, on the grass, you start to feel the light code coming through the foliage of the tree, the breeze on your face, hearing the birds, the animals, the insects, the little animals rustling around you that are here to care. This is normally where I would do a transmission out in the bush near my home, and I'd feel Betsy come up beside me and snuggle in or roll over or nudge me because the frequency is getting quite strong. Alahala ka tēnei ki te rekia. Ka laha kai. So now I want you to tune in with your body. What does your body feel like? Does it feel more at ease? The dis-ease has left it. It's sitting in front of you with the story, with the emotional burden. You're sitting back, free, easy, light. Resource from tree, resource from the nature, and the crystalline frequency of Tourmaline. This is where I build on my work as a spiritual mentor with my client. We get the first initial activation or download from whatever's been alluded to us when we're meeting ourselves in those times where life is just too hard and we can't access the light. Our team comes through and shows us something. The following day is where we expand on that. We open space to tune into it more, to go back into that information with presence and accountability that I am here. I am creating the time to listen to you, listen to my team, and more will come through. And then as you go through your day, your ego will always try to pull you out of it because it's trying to protect you. Where we're going is new. So that is unknown to the ego. We're going slowly. We remind ourselves. We pause more often. We find that frequency of the golden light or the Tourmaline or Archangel Jophiel or Metatron or our trees, Tocha tree or the Putakawa or wherever you are around the world. What is indigenous to you? What is indigenous to your land? Alahala ka tēnei kia. Dararaha tika tēnei. So thank you for joining me and my team and us. If you would like to subscribe, please do so at the bottom below. I have also written this transmission out. If you prefer to read the spoken activated word, please do so. Until next time, have a beautiful day.